So I found it fascinating when you talk to people and all of a sudden they're in this business or that business, and they're in real estate, or they're in drilling in oil wells, or they're doing crypto. So what we found overall is for us to build the world your way. Hi everyone, how's it going? It's great to have a second segment because people already had a couple of drinks already, so people would not remember me, which is great. But as Damien mentioned, the world has changed today and diversity is a key. Few words about myself, how things came about. So in order to find something new or search for the new many years ago, after 20 years in banking and finance, I decided to do my own thing. What we discovered at that time was things were restrictive, even more restrictive. So a couple of guys and myself tried to run a hedge fund, and then we found every person on the street going, well, unless you have 100 million and you pay us X amount of money, you can't start with us. Luckily, after a couple searches and so on, I found Philip and Patrick, and they were so great. All of a sudden, all the possibilities open. So that was Gen 2 5 years ago in a small office when we started talking. And that kind of brought on something else in me. The ability not just to be boring as asset manager and trade commodities and FX, what we've done for 20 plus years, but also try to do something new. As we're passionate about investing in finance, you're also passionate about what your clients are passionate for. And I've always been a person that does everything. So I like sports, I like politics, I like racing, I like travel, I like commodities, I like mining and military and everything else in between. So I found it fascinating when you talk to people and all of a sudden they're in this business or that business, and they're in real estate, or they're in drilling in oil wells, or they're doing crypto. So what we found overall is for us to build the world your way. So that was the idea about Pioneer Asset Management, how we got born as pioneers. As when you try to be a pioneer, there's always limitations, and limitations are there to be overcome. One of the hardest things to overcome today in this transforming world is get out of the limits that you have. And that's where being a person that's persistent pays off over and over again. Transparency is a key. You have to tell people what you want to do, when you want to do it, and how. Also, you want to tell them this is real-time information as much as you can. And as Damien mentioned, we've done a lot of different projects outside of the original Pioneer invention. And as you'll see in a minute, I've spent the last year and a half talking to clients and doing basically their way, their passion, listening what they're interested in, and from there on kind of develop a solution for them. So with that overdue, I'll just present a number of projects that we're doing right now with clients, and also some of the other ones that are coming our way as well. So as part of this, we've kind of got a lot of the clients and people to fly in. So you will see later on, I have people from, obviously from Switzerland, but people from London, from UK, from Canada, from US, all coming to present their projects and what they've done. This is the Zermatt Collective. It's a wonderful group that's trying to change hospitality in Switzerland. So I strongly encourage you to look at their project, their presentation, and what they're about. We have a nice little pamphlet, and most of the team is out in the lobby as well. It's a wonderful place. I went to visit it a couple months ago. It was lovely. Skiing, Zermatt next year. Next one is commercial property in London. So as I mentioned, I love passion is real estate as well. So when two friends of friends mentioned, hey, we have these guys that want to do something different, that was all yours. So after discussing, sitting down with the guys, we are really looking to change in something different, right? The ability to produce a fixed coupon with the interest and then something else on top. So diversifying even the real estate, not just a house, not just a hotel, but innovative ways to create an interesting project overall. Now, energy. Energy is everybody's favorite topic. I even have guys from the US that flew all the way down from the west coast of the States to kind of show us what they've done and what they're planning to do. So it's a big CLN node for natural gas and resources that we are working with to get it up and running. It's quite interesting, fascinating, because it incorporates all the eco and way of producing energy today. Esports is something that a lot of you are familiar with, or maybe not. I know, last time I played a video game has been a while, but thanks to the iPhone, I've been doing that for a while as well. But esports is something great. It's one of the guys from London. They have the #1 esports company in the UK that's done a lot of amazing things, including digital tokens. They have their own token, and they're looking to expand that across the world. So that's another interesting, exciting project we're doing. And what things are coming up? So, as I mentioned, we have quite a bit. We have a foundation in Switzerland that is going to do something great with I think it's the first digital/physical art foundation that will help fund the art, but also provide artists a new way of monetizing doing their art. Keto Gold, Quato Art, new AMC from African Art, Eco Gold, even the guys from Canada, from Cadiquet Mine from Canada always flew down to kind of explain what they're going to do. We have number of private AMCs and commodities across the board. So in order to do that, you have to partner with people, so we try to partner with the best we can find. But that's in a nutshell Pioneer. Passion, passion, passion for invention. Thank you.